Meet the financial controller. Last time I checked in with him, he was making $70,000 a month from his YouTube channel. And he does it by teaching one specific thing. He teaches accountants how to become financial controllers. Now, if you don't know what a financial controller is, neither did I. But let me explain. A financial controller is basically a super high-level accounting position. They oversee all of the financial operations of a company, and they earn multiple six figures a year from it. And Bill is literally teaching people how to get this exact job. Basically, he's teaching the younger version of himself. And it's working incredibly well. Let me tell you a story. And by the way, if you want to build a profitable YouTube channel like Bill, there's a link in the description that will bring you to a video that explains exactly how it works. And you can even book a free strategy call with myself and my team. It's down in the description in the pinned comment below. So Bill is a working financial controller, and he has years of experience in high-level accounting roles. And he saw something that bothered him. Accountants were stuck in low-paying positions, and they didn't know how to move up. They didn't know how to become controllers. So Bill started a YouTube channel, and he wanted to share his knowledge, and he wanted to help accountants level up their careers.
Hey guys, this is Bill Hanna, or the Financial Controller. I have a YouTube channel with about 177,000 subscribers.
So Bill's got a lot of subscribers, and that's impressive. But here's the thing. Bill had the subscribers, he had the views, but he wasn't maximizing his channel's potential. And Bill knew his subject inside and out. He could teach financial controlling better than anyone in the world. But YouTube is about more than just knowledge. It's about strategy, and it's about optimization. It's about the little details that make a big difference. And that's where I came in.
And I'm making this video for my friend Shane, who I worked with on a couple of videos for coming up with keyword research, coming up with titles, and also thumbnails.
So we worked together on several key areas. First was keyword research. Bill was making great videos, but they weren't optimized for search. And we found the exact terms accountants use when looking for controller positions. Second were titles. A great video with a bad title will probably get no views. So we crafted titles that made people click. And third, thumbnails. This is where things get interesting.
And he's helped me with things in terms of thumbnails that I didn't know even about, like colors, and things in terms of branding for the thumbnails that I didn't even pay attention to.
Colors matter, branding matters, consistency matters. And Bill knew this, but he wasn't properly implementing it. And most YouTubers don't. But these small details can double or triple your views. Now in Bill's case, he was making content and he was getting views, but he felt overwhelmed and he wasn't monetizing as well as he could. But after implementing these changes, Bill's channel transformed. And his videos started getting more views, and more views meant more leads, and more leads meant more sales. And last time he checked in with me, he was making $70,000 a month. Now here's what's brilliant about Bill's approach. He's not teaching some random skill. He's teaching his exact career path. Think about it. Bill is a financial controller. He makes multiple six figures and he knows exactly what it takes to get to this position. And now he's teaching accountants how to become controllers so that they can make significantly more money. And he's basically teaching the younger version of himself how he could have done it faster, better, and without as much headache. And this is powerful for two reasons. First, he has complete credibility. He's not teaching theory, he's teaching what he actually does. Second, his audience is perfectly targeted. Every accountant wants to make more money. Every accountant wants to move up, and he offers them a really good solution to their problem. Now let's talk about the money, because $70,000 a month is really good. Now Bill sells a comprehensive suite of courses, and it teaches accountants everything they need to become controllers. Resume optimization, interview preparation, technical skills, leadership development, networking strategies, etc. But his courses aren't cheap, and they don't need to be. If someone goes from making $60,000 a year as an accountant to $150,000 a year as a controller, the course pays for itself immediately, probably within the first week. So do you want to turn your professional experience into a YouTube business? I'll show you exactly how in the video and the free strategy call linked in the description and the pinned comment below. So what can you learn from Bill's story? First, you don't need to create a new niche. Bill teaches his own job. So what's your job? Could you teach others how to get it? Oh, and by the way, if you're thinking, Shane, I don't have a good job, so this doesn't apply to me. Trust me, there are plenty of people out there that didn't have a good job and they found other ways to monetize their channel. Just as an example, one of my clients teaches older Frenchmen who are usually wealthy and they are very busy because they have high-paying jobs. They're a doctor, lawyer, CEO, executive, etc. And he teaches them how to lose belly fat so that they can be more healthy and spend more time with their family. Super specific. And almost everyone thinks, oh, I don't think there's something that I could teach on YouTube. And then they get on a call with us and we find like 20 different things that they could teach. And the only problem then is they have too many things to choose from. Second, optimization matters. Bill had subscribers, but he wasn't maximizing his revenue. And small tweaks made a huge difference. Third, product market fit. Targeting the right people with the right solution is key. And Bill doesn't need millions of views to make millions of dollars in sales. He needs the right views from the right people, and he needs the right offer to get those people results.
So Shane has been proven to be a valuable resource, and I highly recommend working with him.
So this is the secret that made Bill successful. He teaches the younger version of himself. Think about yourself 10 years ago. What did you struggle with? What did you wish someone would teach you? Bill struggled as a young accountant and he didn't know how to become a controller. And now he teaches that exact transformation. So you have knowledge that your younger self needed. And that knowledge is worth money to people who are where you used to be. Now here's what's beautiful about Bill's model. Every accountant he helps becomes a success story. They get promoted, they make more money, they tell other accountants, and his course sells itself through results. Plus, as a working financial controller, Bill stays current. He knows what companies want, he knows what skills matter, and his content never gets outdated because he's living it every day. Now, an additional benefit of this, of course, Bill has a great business, but let's just say hypothetically the business went away and he wasn't making money from YouTube anymore. He's built up a personal brand and he's established himself as an authority in his niche. And because of that, he will probably never have to worry about getting job offers in the future. And on top of that, it's very likely that he will get invited to speak at events and get paid to do so. Just as an example, Gary Vee gets paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to do speaking gigs. So that's a real lucrative business. And additionally, there's a good chance that companies will reach out with him, wanting to partner with him, and potentially even offer him equity. That's happened to me in the past as well. So when you establish yourself as a personal brand, when you establish yourself as an authority in your niche, you are sitting on a gold mine. You just need a little bit of help to unlock it. So Bill isn't just making money, he's changing careers. And these are the types of people who I want to work with. People who want to make a real impact in the world. And every accountant who becomes a controller probably puts an extra 50% in their salary, if not double or even triple down the line. Plus they get more respect, plus they have a better job, and they have more opportunities overall. So Bill is literally changing the trajectory of people's lives, and he's doing it at scale. One video can help thousands of accountants. One course can transform hundreds of careers. This is the power of YouTube education. You help people and you get paid well for it. And honestly, I'm really passionate about alternative education and also just decentralized education in general. And so I really like coaching people like Bill who are helping people to get better jobs. So want to follow Bill's model? Here's how. Step 1, identify your professional expertise. What do you do for work? What did it take to get there? And if you don't have professional expertise, that's totally fine. Figure out what else you could help the younger version of yourself solve, right? If you had a time machine, you could go back in time and you could teach the younger version of yourself lessons. What would you teach them to save yourself a bunch of time, effort, and money? Chances are that is the channel you should start, and those are the topics that you should talk about. And that's step 2. Find your younger self. Who is struggling to get to where you are? What do they need to know? Step 3, create strategic content. Don't just share random tips. Create a clear path from where they are to where they want to be, which is usually where you are now. Step 4, optimize everything, especially keywords, titles, and thumbnails. The details matter more than you think. Step 5, create a high value offer. If you're teaching career advancement, charge accordingly. Step 6, stay active in your field. Keep your content current and relevant. So let me be clear here. Not everyone will make $70,000 a month. But here's what's realistic. If you have professional expertise, you can build a profitable YouTube channel. Maybe you make a couple extra $1,000 on the side. Maybe you start a personal brand that gets you your dream job. Maybe you make an extra $5,000. Maybe you start a business and you get to $10,000. Maybe $20,000 or even $30,000, or maybe more. The point is, you have knowledge that others will pay for, and you just need to package it correctly. If people will pay multiple 6 figures for a college degree that likely won't even get them a job, then why would they not pay you to help them get a significantly better job that might double their salary? It's an absolute no-brainer. Now, another thing I want to mention about Bill is he was working a very demanding job while he built his personal brand and his YouTube channel. So this shows that you can absolutely build this on the side while you're already working. And Bill proves something powerful. You don't need to be a YouTube expert to succeed. You need to be an expert at something else. Bill is an expert financial controller, and he partnered with me for the YouTube strategy. And he was already crushing it, and I just helped him crush it more. And it's the same with a lot of my clients. I've worked with people who are starting from absolute scratch and got them to $10,000 a month. I've also worked with people starting from scratch and got them all the way to $180,000 a month, like Josh Madakor, for instance. And then some people are already crushing it, making around $30,000 like Sean, and I helped him scale all the way up to over $500,000 a month. And then some people already have a 7-figure business and they want my help getting to an 8-figure business, like Felix, for instance. So many of my clients were already crushing it and I just helped them crush it more and do it more efficiently. And this model works. Bill is the proof. So let me ask you, what is your expertise? What could you teach? Who is your younger self and what problems do they have that you could help them solve? The opportunity is there, the model is proven, you just need to start. So if you watch this whole video, you've seen what's possible. So what are you waiting for? Every day you delay is money left on the table. Every day you wait is people you're not helping. And I can only work with a limited number of people. My team provides personalized attention, and that's how we get results like Bill's. And in this video, only for the first 5 people who click and then book a call, we're gonna be offering 5 free audits. These are audits that we usually charge $1,000 for. So click the link in the description and the pinned comment below, but only do it if you're serious about growing and making money on YouTube. And we're only doing the audits until the end of the week, so if you see this a long time later, we're probably not doing it anymore, but still click to check. And on the call, we'll figure out where you are right now, where you want to get to, we'll make a plan to get there, and we'll see if we're a good fit to work together or not. So if you're serious about building a YouTube education business, book the call right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Spots are limited and time is running out for the free audit, so click the link in the description or the pinned comment below, watch the video, fill out the short form, and pick a time that works for you. And also watch this video right here on how I helped Davis 4x his sales and get to 7 figures a year.